celebrates the smaller channels who are working to bring down the cult to protect human rights. Scooter Mom celebrates the smaller channels, the ones who need more attention and are out there more and more. If you want Scooter Mom to show a small channel, send her clips and links, since you are making clips and sharing links is easy to do. Whether you protest and or watch that needs you.
Good evening. Welcome to the rescheduled Scooter Report. My apologies for the rescheduling, but migraines wait for no one. So, welcome in everyone. I hope you're getting comfy. No Face, I hope you're back from the bathroom now. Yes. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Scooter's Anti-Cult Report, where we focus on ending Scientology. Where we focus on the ending Scientology channels with less than 1.5k subs. I am happy to have you here. The purpose of this show is to boost positive attention to the smaller channels in the anti-Scientology movement, or the ending Scientology abuses movement. High style. I'm reworking that a little bit. If they're working to end the abuses of Scientology and not end others in the movement, I would like to feature that work. I will also share some of the larger channels, but my focus will always be on featuring the smaller channels. I show clips and shorts here, so please follow all the links to watch the full videos and subscribe to everyone. For those of you on the replay, thank you for being on the replay. And I always put links in the description after the live stream. Let's see. Sorry, No Face and I are continuing a conversation from earlier. So when I was little and tried to use the I gotta pee line in the car with my mom, she would tell me to tie it in a knot. To this day, I still can't. There's so many things that immediately came to mind that I'm just not going to say. I'm so sorry for you, No Face. Yes, I am reading you your Miranda rights, Canadian style. So I hope everyone is doing well. Before I actually get started, I do want to give a special shout out to Miriam of Scientology up north. You know, as Northern Sisters, we got to hold it down. I watched her very brief live today, and I just have to say, thumbs up all the way. I'm with you. Okay. Hi, Fab Daddy. Okay. So it's not a lengthy joke. Okay. No Face, stop it, or I'm not going to get through this. So also, hello, Buttercup. I'm sorry I missed you. Before I get started, I just want to say this, and I'm not going to say anything else on the topic. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, consider yourself blessed. I was characterized as being whiny last week. So thank you for your words. I've now decided to stick around and share my opinion as often as I feel like it, without apology. So, anyway, I do hope everyone else is doing very well. I am trying a slightly new setup. Okay, Buttercup. So that I can actually be looking up more often. I took a note from someone who actually was not talking about me. And we'll see how it works, because I have a much smaller restream window now. So we'll see how that works out. All right. In the meantime, let us get started. First off, I would like to share with you a clip from Club Brain Fog. She was out recently, and she got an up-close encounter with the elusive Aaron Cairo. So let me find that for you, because I have so many tabs on this screen right now that I'm afraid it's going to be a real mess today trying to find everything. Okay, come on, where are you? If I talk to it, maybe it'll appear. Talking to it apparently did not help it to appear. Come on. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. Come on. Well, we're off to a rip-roaring good start here. All right, I know it's here because they are all set up and have been for a very long time. For days, in fact. Okay, let me try that again. Now I have an even smaller window. Oh, come on. Great, now I can't see any of them. Let's see. Well, this is working out really well already. Sorry, everyone. And I cannot even see the chat right now. So if you're talking to me, telling me it's all okay to take my time, thank you. But I can't see you. Oh, this is so annoying. I knew I should have tested this out a little bit more. All right. I'm just going to do this, and hopefully it will actually show up now. One more time. Because I really want you to see this. Why is it not? Sorry, I honestly do not understand why it is not showing up in my list, because I know the tab is there. Oh. And not unlike some others, I don't love dead air. All right, maybe let me try this and see if this works. And if it does, then I know what I have to do. If it doesn't, which it didn't, then I'm not quite sure what is going on. Well, this is fun. All right. bear with me for just a moment while I try to clear out some stuff here so that I can maybe get restreamed to show what I need it to show. All right, so that's where it is. And quiet, stop, jeez. No, I don't. All right, let me get back to you. All right. Let's try this again and see if it's going to reveal. Yes, finally. Okay. All right. Have a look. Oh, sound.
Good afternoon. How are you today? Have a nice day.
Oh my God, it was so worth it.
It was so worth it.
Just for the beginning bits.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so I found that. So, yes, that was indeed Aaron Cairo. And, well, I don't think he was nearly as happy as he tried to pretend that he was to see our CBF. I don't know what gives me that impression, but yeah. Brian, I think he's supposed to be famous, but he's not famous to me. Honestly, I wouldn't have known anything about him had a big fuss not been made because he did the dirty to all his employees for Scientology. So, okay. Anyway, and I just realized that apparently I may be buffering myself, and I apologize for that. I don't know why. Maybe I just, have a little bit too much of a strain on the laptop at the moment. So let's see if I can improve that a little bit. Okay, so sorry, give me one more moment because, again, this new setup is a strain on my brain at the moment. I am not liking it. However, I never like change. Okay, so next up, and I really hope this one shows up. I am not entirely sure what the title of this one is at this very moment in time. And I'm having trouble finding it. Sorry. I'm such a professional that I can't get this worked out today. Do you remember when I forgot to hit the start stream button last year sometime? And I did the whole show, and we just called it a what did we call it? We called it a dress rehearsal before the actual stream. That's kind of what I wish I had done today. I just am trying to make sure that I have the right tab ready, and that I'm going to actually be able to find it. Okay, so here we go. Yes, Cricket. I believe you were the one who told me it was a dress rehearsal, in fact. Okay, so I do hope that this is going to show up. That's not it. I'm looking for it ahead of time. And okay, I found it. All right, so Null Parade is a channel I have never seen before. Just have a look at their impression of Scientology, and I'm going to play the whole video because it's only like about 3 minutes-ish. So hopefully the computer thetans will behave themselves, and we won't have any issues.
Mind, which is why he can stare at you for 3 hours without blinking or feeling empathy. He signed a billion-year contract pledging himself to the church before he could tie his own shoes. Because age is irrelevant when your spirit is trillions of years old. He wakes up every day determined to save lives and make the world a better place, starting with the lost, confused, and deeply unhappy. He finally reached operating Thetan level 8, the end of the game. Total freedom, complete clarity, only to be shown the next set of levels, hidden behind a paywall. He assures you the hole isn't a prison. It's a luxury retreat with amenities like social isolation, verbal abuse, humiliation, and 16-hour workdays. He remembers exactly where he was 75 million years ago, frozen in glycol and dropped into a Hawaiian volcano by a galactic overlord named Xenu. He once sued the IRS to gain tax-exempt status, along with 2,400 of his fellow church members. Sometimes, bullying works. He's been managing Tom Cruise's life for a while now, protecting his image, shielding him from criticism, and holding auditions for his girlfriends. After all, a soulmate is just another role to be filled. He used to feel anxiety, depression, and anger. Then he learned those weren't emotions at all, just alien souls clinging to his body. So he evicted them. He has thousands of hours of footage of his friends confessing their darkest secrets, just in case they ever decide to leave the group chat. He believes anyone is free to leave, as long as they're comfortable being sued, surveilled, and cut off from everyone they've ever loved. The leader of Scientology, David Miscavige, has a wife named Shelley, who hasn't been seen publicly since 2007. He knows exactly where she is, and is happy to tell you, once you reach the next level. He is the most Scientologist man in the world.
I don't always destroy my enemies, but when I do, I call it fair game. Stay compliant, my friends.
So, I hope you enjoyed that. And I was wrong. It was only 2 and a bit minutes, but hey, whatever. Hello, Big Chief. Welcome in. Did I see somebody saying hi to Miriam? Welcome in, Miriam. I said it already earlier, but excellent job today, and thank you again. So, now, I think they pretty much got it bang on. So I don't know who Null Parade is, and yes, it was AI. I get it, but it was still full of accurate information, and I have to say, I love it when they're accurate, especially when they're not, as far as I know, actually involved in the movement or former Scientologists. So like I said, I don't know who they are. So they could be a former and I don't know anything about it. They could also be a never in, quietly involved in the movement. Again, I don't know anything about it. And that's okay. I don't need to. Visionwise is another channel that I am not familiar with, but let's have a look at what they have to say about Scientology. And here we go on the hunt again. Sorry. It's a real hunting game today, and I do apologize for that. It is. And there is really nothing that I can do about that at this point in time. And it is still hiding from me. Come on. I'm very annoyed with my list of tabs today because it is making me have to try to find something to say while I read the titles that are listed by Restream and try to find what I am looking for. And it is refusing to show up. Come on. Okay, let's see. Does that help? I think I may have just too many tabs for Restream and it doesn't want to show them all to me. There, I found it. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait a second. Is that? Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that I'm looking at the right thing, and that does not look right. Let me just take another look at it. Of course, it was not the right thing. I knew it was a video, and what I was showing you was not a video. So all the mistakes that I have made the entire time doing this show are apparently happening today. All right, here we go.
What do you think about Scientology? Because it obviously has a massive impact on the city.
They do some good things because they bring some people from distressed countries over and give them another life. But when they start talking about L. Ron Hubbard, so, well, I'll just start a church. That's the whole kit and caboodle of the start of Scientology.
How do you feel about their headquarters being here? Do you think it has a positive impact on the city, a negative impact on the city?
I think it has a negative impact on the city.
What's your experience been like with Scientologists? So far, just from being in the city, I feel like it's not very interactive. It's not a very interactive relationship. Is there a reason for that, do you think?
Well, mainly because they're not supposed to talk to us at all. They're told, don't talk to them. Don't go over there. Don't talk to them.
And over the next, what do you think about Scientology? Because it has a massive impact on the city.
I was trying to check another setting. Yes, he was indeed describing human trafficking as a positive. I know. However, watch the rest of the video because I honestly, I don't think that that it's a bad video. I think that was one person that he ran into. And I did watch the whole video. I'm just trying to remember it now because it's been a few days. So, of course, it's fallen to the very back of the brain. I think some people were just trying to be very careful with their words because, you know, they don't know who he is. And so they don't know if maybe it's going to get back to Scientology. That's my feeling. High antics. Just be careful and drive safely. Okay, so next, and I did already see this listed, so it should show up. I have a couple of clips to share with you from a recent conversation that Tory Magoo did with Phil Jones. And I have to say that they are both two of my favorite people. And for anyone who may be lurking, I will just say that I think they both pretty much have very sharp minds. So what if they're not the most technology evolved? Neither am I, clearly. And they're both more seasoned than I am. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say on that particular topic at this moment in time. So now I see what is happening. I'm clicking on one thing and it's choosing to click on a second thing. So that's what happened the last time. Sorry. Give me just a sec here because I don't think I'm sharing this and it is running already. Give me a sec. Let's get back to the beginning. Nope, I'm not sharing it yet. Sorry. All right, let's try this again. I am apparently a beginner again today. Okay, now I have two of them and only one of them is showing up. This does not amuse me. I'm very annoyed at the moment. I will just do that. Try this. Try again. Still only showing one of them. Okay. Well, I'm not sure which one it is showing because, of course, again, they have the same title because they're from the same live. I'm just going to cross my fingers and hope.
Hi, Tory. This is awesome. We've been friends for a long time.
I know. We really have. We've been through a lot of stuff together.
Yeah.
And all of it after we got out of Scientology.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I didn't really know you in Scientology. Did you know me?
I don't think so. Once I got out, before I actually met you, I'd been watching your videos. You were one of the first people out there doing videos, a lot of them, and you were out there, and I loved the way you used to protest. You would just be very friendly with people, and you'd be down there every day, and if they had tables out, you'd be chatting them up. I always enjoyed watching those. It was also a learning experience for me to, try to not be too aggressive in the way I approach people. So it was nice to watch. And you've been doing this longer than most people. So
well, remember they used to.
Hi, Tory. This is
Hot.
awesome.
Okay, so that was the first one that I was looking for, so yay for that. Thank you, Fuzzy. You're just keeping a little ahead of me. But, gee, I wonder how that's happening. All right, now let's see. Okay, here we are. Here's number 2.
To speak to anybody. If you're declared, trying to talk to anybody in Scientology, it's almost impossible. So,
But you know that isn't true by the aftermath. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying that for anybody who might be listening, thinking it's impossible. It's not. You know,
I'm
it's like,
not sure what you mean. Like contact them. Like I would have a conversation with them if I could.
no, I know what you mean. You're correct.
Yeah.
You know, they're not going to talk to us because
Yeah.
because they build in. Some guy recently left, and he told me, he said, Tory, they have photographs of you in every org on the walls.
Yeah.
And I said, are you serious? I knew it because I was walking down Hollywood Boulevard a couple of years ago, and this guy opens up a flip phone and he goes, I have Tory Chrisman here. And I'd never even seen him. He was
To almost
Oh, they are 2 of my favorite people in the X's, which, well, I won't follow that up, but I will just say, yes, they happen to both be X's, and they are 2 of my favorite people. Okay, so now, I know that several people have spoken about this already, and just add me to the list. Hi, Janet. I heard that another YouTube creator has recently created a spreadsheet of all the Scientology properties. For those of us who prefer maps to spreadsheets, let me just remind you of this from September 1st of last year, just in case there is any question as to who did it first.
To this organization. So that's basically what I wanted to show, and at least in a form that, like, of a spreadsheet that the city council can even take a look at and say,
Oh, good.
you're surrounded. All the development, even some of the LLCs that are owned by wise companies of Scientology, are to.
So, of course, that was the second clip I wanted to share with you. So, I will now share you the first one. Because, of course. Okay, here we are. Oh, hold on. What's going on? This is a a very, very professional show I'm doing today. Let me just tell you. Fuzzy, I am so sorry. Oh, goodness. Did I just do an inception thing on you all? I am so sorry. I mean, it's the Scooter Report. Apparently so, Style. I am probably going to watch this back for all the comments that I have missed. And I am just going to die of embarrassment. And all I can do is tell you I am sorry. Thank you, Janet. Yes, I am among friends, and I do appreciate you. Now, I am going to show you her map, and there are more links that Fuzzy is going to put in the chat that I'm not going to share with you on screen because it's going so well today. But I wasn't going to show them to you anyway on screen. But they are there for you to. Thank you, Heather. I'm sure you laughed with me, not at me. But you can follow all the links at your leisure. And yes, thank you, No Face. At your leisure and check them all out, because she, as has said before, she spent almost 2 years working on this, and she still is putting in time working on it. So somebody just slapping together a spreadsheet that maybe took them an hour tops, and that's just probably because the typing is no comparison. So yeah, let me just show you the map once again, because I showed it on that day. I am not sure just how much you are seeing of this, because of course my browser has decided to be very difficult. So hopefully you are able to see it better. Every one of these pins is clickable, and it gives you the name, if there is a name, the address, the owner, everything. So whether it's in English or not, all of this, she has done an enormous amount of work. And for someone to try to take credit for any part of it is more than a little annoying to many of us, I am sure. Okay, so I'm glad that I expanded the browser for you, because I just realized that you probably were not seeing the whole thing until I did, or at least a larger picture of the whole thing until I did. So, shoot. Give me a sec. Get my picture back to where it should be. Okay. All right. So, I guess we could think of it this way. If you prefer to just look at a quick spreadsheet, then the more the merrier, I guess. I still prefer maps, especially maps that are interactive. Uh, and let me just also say that for a never in, I know, I thought I was done, but I'm not because I looked at my notes. For a never in to decipher all the Scientologies and learn all the hierarchy pretty much on her own. And all she started with was an old map that someone else had started, whom she did give credit to, and a copy of, I guess, at the time, the most recent Scientology birthday game. And she grew it from there. So, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm not, I'm really doing a very bad job of looking at the chat today. And I 100% apologize because I'm usually a little more attentive to my chat. And when I'm modding, it annoys me to no end that the creator is not seeing the comments in the chat, especially when they are directed at the creator. So my apologies. This new setup is obviously going to require some more work. All right, now, Eyes to See has been quietly working away, and I have 2 clips to share with you from her today. And if you aren't yet following her work, please make sure you do, because she does a lot of really good work herself, and you will not regret looking at it. Trust me. Okay, now I just need to find it, and it should be a lot easier at this point. And yet, it is not. And I don't know why. Oh. Sorry. Saying that a lot today. Let's see if bring it up again. Oh, that's not what I want. Come on. I'm sorry, everyone. It's, I think this setup really does not like what I am doing at all. Why is that? Oh. Basically, what it is doing is refusing to show me anything but my pinned tabs. And these tabs were not pinned. They are about to be. And it's really strange because some of the ones I have already shown you were not pinned. And I found them with reasonably little difficulty. And yet, it doesn't want to show me all of them. Ah, here we are. Let me restart that. Sorry, it started without me.
This very handsome man. His name is oblique, I think. 31. A few weeks ago, I posted some pics of before and after leaving the cult I was born and raised in. So that means he's a second or third generation. Someone who knew me saw the pics and reported to the cult. Now they're threatening me with disconnection unless I agree to stop posting about Scientology online.
Okay, so I don't know why, but it switched me out of my clip to the full video. And I do not understand. Hi, Haggis. I am apparently clickbaiting everybody today. Sorry. I'm having a really fun time working with Restream today. Yes, Eyes does do an incredible amount and some incredible content. So, as Miriam said earlier, I don't know how she does it all. I do not. Obviously, I have a great deal of difficulty just putting together one show, and I still can't do it right. So maybe pre-recording just keeps us from seeing the mess behind the curtain, which you all get to see today. So yes, that one was about a former Scientologist who posted his before leaving and after leaving. And I will just say, if you watch the whole thing, you will see probably the same thing that I saw, which is I think he looks much better and happier in his after. So the second one is from someone who posted photos and posed a question wondering if Scientologists are trapped in the buildings. And, well, we all know the answer to that. And, where are we? Here we are. No, that is not what I wanted. Jeez, come on. Sorry. You don't need to see what I research outside of Scientology. Good gravy. Why it switched to that, I do not know, because I know what I clicked on. And that's twice it's done that to me today. Okay.
There's a newer, much smaller building, painted the same blue, that sits in its shadow and always has members in their vests and masks marching around. That's where they're doing the muster. But not a soul anywhere near the original building. I'm always intrigued by how massive the original hospital building is and how it seemingly is used for nothing. I want to get the specs, you know, like the layout of it, just out of curiosity. I've always found it extremely creepy that this massive old building is just shuttered and collecting dust. The curtains are always drawn, and the only activity is near the more modern building. There's a newer, much smaller building, painted.
Okay. So that hasn't been painful at all today, right? My apologies for all the hiccups today. I'm just really thankful that you're still here, because I know I have done this better before than I have today. And I just thank you very much for your continued support. I am going to get this figured out. But that is what I have. Hi, Krista. That is what I have to share with you today. Since I have not really been able to look at the chat, if you don't mind, I am just going to scroll up to what I can and take a quick look and see if there's anything else that maybe I need to address at this point. Hi, Carrie Ann. Thank you very much. J-Vat is going to owe you for this, Fuzzy. I don't blame her. I don't blame you, but I also don't blame her for not being here today. And I apologize, Fuzzy. I truly apologize. I do not know whether it was, well, it's a combination of, I think, me, Restream, and my slightly sensitive mouse, that is to say, extremely sensitive mouse, that made this such a big mess today. Astar Parmigian official, sorry if I butchered your name. Yes, Phil does live in Canada. I will allow you to call it Canada because that's kind of cute, but it is most definitely not the 51st state of anything. You can take that 51st state business and stuff it wherever you find appropriate, because Canada wants nothing to do with it. Okay. Oh, D5, are you here? Hello. Thank you for probably staying up late. My apologies for keeping you up late. Yes, Fuzzy, I did show your homework. Yes, I am scrolling way back. Journey is here. Good. Journey, I promised you that I had something to say, and I hope that you're okay with it. Okay, let's see. What else have we got here? Scooter outtakes. Yeah, new content, Scooter. Yeah. You know, people happen to mention stuff, and I do a search and I leave the tab so that I can get to it when I have time, and sometimes I don't have time before I do the show, and so yeah, there is that. So you may have gotten a little peek into some of that today. Professor Kakan, I know that you would never take full credit for everything on the map. Let's see. Was No Face giving unsolicited hugs in the chat? I hope everybody was comfortable with that. And No Face, if somebody told you no, no means no. Professor Kakan, thank you for the compliment on my charm. I'm not sure if, pardon me, I'm not sure if I'm as charming as you might think I am, but that's okay. Okay, I'm seeing stuff about bongs in the chat. I just giving no further comment. It's unnecessary. Hello, Papa Smurf. Yes, Eyes to See is populating YouTube with anti-Scientology content in bite-sized videos. And that's something that I love about what she does because, you know, these days people do have a very short attention span. So her videos probably reach the outer limit of that in some cases. Oh, no face, if somebody does a blooper mixtape, I want a copy because I need to be able to laugh too. And yes, I am very capable of laughing at myself. We need an award anti-Scientology streamer ceremony. You know what? That's actually really not a bad idea, Journey. There are several of you that I would give the award to because, you know, you all earn it. No, Papa Smurf, I do not want you to sing a song because I know which song you would sing. And that song is not allowed here, ever. But you are welcome to sit here. Yeah, I do enjoy Eyes to See's voice as well. Thank you, Carrie Ann. And I love you too. Eyes to See's voice is very soothing and very calm, unless something has irritated her. And then, well, her voice is still soothing to a degree, but not necessarily quite as calm. It gets a little spicy. Dusty, hello. Welcome in. I'm so glad that you're still popping around in the chats. Jeff, yes, live streaming is so much fun. And the video that I most recently commented on of yours, it's if it's okay with you, I'm going to share a clip on Monday's show where I will hopefully be a little better coordinated. Let's see. Yes, Antics is doing a show in the morning, Antics in the Morning with Wake Up, and I caught that on the replay today. I caught one of them on the replay because I do not do mornings. I don't know if you've heard me say that before, but I do not do mornings. At any rate, I caught one of them on the replay today, and she's doing really well. Don't let her tell you. Fuzzy, are you teacher's pet? You could be, maybe. Oh, it's midday there, Dee? Okay. Well, thank you very much for your support, and I'm glad that I'm not keeping you up late. I cannot keep track of the times. I actually have a world clock on the computer. I closed it so that it would not interfere with the use of resources. So that means that I don't know what time it is there. Well, I kind of do now, but often when I need it, it's not available to me. So, okay. Well, listen, I, unless there's anything else really, yes. Okay, good, Jeff. As long as you don't mind, good. Yes, and no more kids in Scientology, exactly. Yes, a whole twice, Fuzzy. Okay, so thank you all for being here. As always, please feel free to send me clips and links, especially since it's now going to be a very short week before I do yet another show. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. But this show works because of all of you. And if it doesn't work, it's because of me. So thank you to everyone who does send me clips and links, especially you, Fuzzy, and links with timestamps. The timestamps are very important. If you're going to send me a link to a video, to a whole video, I need timestamps, please. It really does make it much easier to gather things to show everyone. So, special thanks to my mods who do help me muddle through this on a regular basis. Thank you all for being here, for your support to me and to all the small channels. Please take care of each other. Have a good short week. And remember, like who you like, watch who you want to watch. After all, we're not an occult. And I will see you on Monday. Bye.
Screwed Among celebrates the smaller channels who are working to bring down the cult to protect human rights. Screwed Among celebrates the smaller channels, the ones who need more attention and are out there more and more. If you want Screwed Among to show a small channel, send her clips and links, since you are making clips and sharing links is easy to do. Whether you protest and or watch that